Hi all, welcome to Cultures and Transformations, the introductory level of anthropology course. I am Zeynep Özbarlas, instructor of this class. Since you're here, you got my first email and hope you had a good summer and hope you have a good start of the semester. So what I'm going to do in this video, I will give a short explanation of what we will do in this class thematically, and then I will talk about the mechanics, how this course works and how, like, what you're required to do and how the communication will take place throughout the semester. So in this course we will mainly explore two different cultures which are non-Western contexts, and through them we will talk about gender, race, globalization, capitalism, and explore more into systematic inequalities, in the world. But also we will talk about anthropology in general. What does an anthropologist do? What are the ethical responsibilities of an anthropologist, and how to get a critical perspective when we look at different cultures. And the class will take asynchronously, which means that we won't have Zoom meetings. But you can have Zoom meetings with me personally on Mondays, 12:30 p.m. Or by appointment. This is my virtual office hours. So those are the times that you can talk to me over Zoom. Yeah. Um, Apart from that, you should have the syllabus. I have sent you in the introductory email, and then it's on Blackboard under the section syllabus. Please read through it and email me if you have any questions. Also, you can ask any question you have on the question form, which is under the discussion board. But for more personal questions, please use the email. You can email me for whatever you want. And how the class will work. So if you go over the syllabus, you will see that each week we have articles to read or videos to watch. And the material of each week will be on Blackboard under the course documents. If you go to course documents now, you can see the material for the second week, the material for the third week, and as the weeks come closer, I will upload the material for each week. You should read, watch them, and then by Monday at the latest, you should go to discussion board on Blackboard, and you will see that you will have weekly assignments there. And then what you need to do is to click on the weekly assignment and answer the questions according to the explanation of the assignment. And once you do that, you will see that I will upload a lecture, a weekly lecture, brief lecture on YouTube. You should watch the video and then comment on the video, on the YouTube video. And your comments should not be, oh, I like the video, or this is very cool. No, your comments should be more elaborated than just one sentence. But each week I will also give you how to comment. What I look in the comments of the YouTube videos. So those will be your participation grades. And if you go on the syllabus, on the page 3, you will see that on the top of the page 3, you will see grades will be based on. So Blackboard assignments are 25%, YouTube comments are 20%, and there are 3 main assignments of the course. Yeah? So the first assignment is 15%, the second one is 20, and third one is 25. And if you read into the syllabus, you will see that there are explanations of each assignment, but don't worry about them now. We will talk about these assignments as the due dates get closer. Yeah, and if you go to the discussion forum, you will see that you have introductions there. Yeah, so for this week, you will have 2 discussion board assignments. One is the introductions, and the other is for the second week's material. Yeah, so for the introductions, if you see, that's just a place to introduce yourself. So there are some questions to answer, and then you should also comment on 5 different classmates' answer. Yeah, the comments can be like, oh yeah, I really like dancing as well, and I'm also in psychology, or oh, that's very nice that you're in psychology, I'm also interested in these topics. Yeah, just to get to know one another in this online world as much as we can, and yeah, have a sense of who is in this class. Yeah, we are 40 people. So I'm gonna answer the questions here and then let you answer it on discussion board. Yeah. So the first question is your name and how you want us to call you. My name is Zeynep. You can call me Zeynep, or you can call me Professor Özbarlas. It's up to your choice. What is your major and what are your academic interests? Okay, I'm doing a PhD in cultural anthropology at the Graduate Center, and my academic interests is focused on anthropology of religion, and right now I'm in the process of developing a PhD project on spirituality in Turkey. Yeah, the rising popularity of spirituality, of yoga, personal development classes, and etc. in Turkey. And what my main question is, what does the rising popularity of spirituality in Turkey tell us about the ongoing tensions between religion and secularism? And a few personal details about myself is that I really like dancing, especially tango. That was my career before I got into academia. And yeah, and my favorite color is yellow. I think that's what comes up to me when I see personal details. And what I hope, and the next question is what I hope to learn from this class. Yeah, I mean, we've been in the online platforms for a while, and I think what I hope to learn from this class is how to make the class more efficient on an online platform, how to kind of make the communication possible on an online platform, and how to maintain students' interests, yeah, without seeing them in person. Because when we see each other in person and we unite in a class, then it's easier to maintain students' interests. But what I realize in online platforms, more and more people fade away from classes, and I hope to learn how to impede people fading away, people dropping out of the classes. And the last question is what you already know, or what initial impressions you have about teaching and learning in online or hybrid courses. Yeah. As I told just now, one impression is that it's hard to have people's attentions and have people's attentions throughout the semester for the course. But also, I think the discussion forums really work well in the sense of when students do the work, when they read, they engage with the material, and then when they answer the questions, so it's a good learning process, I find. And I think of implementing those tools when we shift to in-person classes. Yeah, also, I think it's very important um, to keep on forming a community. Yeah, because when you're in a class, then it's really easy. You take the number of the person that you sit next to and you chat and you become friends. Yeah, but in online platform, it may get really lonely. Yeah, so I want you to, for those who want to, of course, you will see that there's a Google Sheet under the course documents for your contact info. Yeah. So there's some instructions. I want one of you to have the initiative to form a WhatsApp group or an email group. I think WhatsApp works better, but as you wish, maybe Telegram or other platforms as you prefer, and have a group for the class. Yeah, I think that has worked very well in previous semesters during COVID online classes, so that you have a place to ask questions to your classmates or to exchange views, maybe to exchange papers. Yeah, it's a place of communication and solidarity for you to, yeah, success easily in the class. Yeah. So for the introductions, to introduce yourself, you will go to discussion board and introduce yourself. Yeah, and then till Monday, August 30, you will read the material for the second week. Yeah, which is under the course documents, and you will answer the questions on the discussion form. Yeah. But also for this week, for the comments for this video, I am going to introduce you a concept and give you an example, and I will want all of you to give an example in the comments for this YouTube video. Yeah? The concept is cultural shock. So it's about the feeling that we have when we encounter something that is so different than what we're familiar with in our cultural context. Yeah? And it's difficult for us to maintain, how to say, it's difficult for us not to judge to a judgmental point. Yeah, because it's so different to what we've experienced and what we are familiar with. Okay? Um, so let me give you an example. I think it'll be more clear when I give you the example. I have moved to New York in 2016, and after the first year, I was living with a Turkish friend. Yeah. After the first year, he's gone to Turkey, and I stayed in New York for the summer. And he has subletted his room to an American woman who had a cat. Yeah, and I love cats, so it was perfect, and we got along really well with my new roommate, and everything was good, summer and whatnot. Yeah, and then one day she told me that she was gonna go away for the weekend. And she asked me if I could take care of the cat while she was away. And I said, sure, yeah. I mean, I like cats. I get along with your cat, so. And then she asked me how much money I would need to take care of the cat. And I was like, really offended, you know? I thought you you offer me to for money for taking care of your cat. And the reason that I was offended was in Turkey, we between friends we do not offer money for favors. And if money is offered, then it means that the relationship is not of a friendship. Yeah. So the introduction of money into a friendship relationship was so foreign to me that I really got offended and had a cultural shock, you know? Like it was a shock for me that she offered money. But also now that I have lived in New York for 4 years and got more and more familiar with the culture and how things work, and got really familiar with how it's difficult to maintain an economic income in New York. Now that I look back, now I can understand the reasons why my friend was offering money. And now, being me, I would actually accept the money. Now I'm like, oh, a little bit cash doesn't hurt. So I'm going beyond my cultural shock. Yeah. So I want you to comment this video with a similar example. Yeah, when you had the cultural shock, and I will comment on your comments. Yeah, this is your task for this video. And yeah, email me with any questions, do the discussion forum boards, do the comments, and I'll see you next week on here. Have a good week, have a good start of your semester, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. See you.